Chris Chinnock here for Display Central in the Panasonic booth at InfocComm 2014. A couple of interesting announcements. One is a short throw adapter lens that actually Panasonic introduced this about a year ago for their one-chip DLP projectors. I asked some folks how this has been selling, and they said actually it's been selling really well. And some of the feedback from talking to the folks at Lang, for example, is they bought some of these and put them in some museum applications as well as theatrical applications, and are finding that they're being very useful for short throw rear and front projection applications because of the very short throw distance. But with the DLP chip, single chip solution, they were limited in lumen output. I think it was around 12,000 lumens or so. So this year they've introduced a new lens adapter, very similar style, but now it can support 3-chip platforms, so it can go up to about 20,000 lumens. So that will open up even larger opportunities. So Panasonic's expecting to have actually very good response for that lens adapter as well. It's very short. I think it's 0.36 throw ratio, so very short throw indeed. What they're showing in back of here is actually 3 of those. I think there's a single chip versions in a small cave environment. This was built by Eon Reality, and it has it's a stereo system, and it's got head tracking and stereo glasses at the same time. You can walk inside this thing. You can look around. As you look around, your perspective changes. And they're running a simulation, which is actually a roller coaster ride. And I went in there, I tested it, and some of the sensations are amazing. I felt like I was actually kind of falling forward for some of those, and it was very impressive. The other news I think that's important here from Panasonic is around the other side of the corner. This is their 98-inch flat panel display, 4K flat panel display that they showed at NAB. They're showing here again today. We have a little bit more information now on the connectivity for that. First of all, it is LG glass. They were talking delivery in Q3 that may slip out now to Q4. It has DisplayPort 1.2, so it can support 4K at 60 frames. It also has 4 HDMI inputs, so it can support quad input. 2 of those HDMIs are going to be HDMI 2.0. So they can support 60 frames with one cable solution as well. It's Rec 709 color gamut. Pricing is still undetermined. Also, in another part of the booth, they're showing their laser phosphor projector. This was first introduced and demonstrated at NAB. It's about a 6,500 lumen or so version, as I recall. What they're introducing at the show now is a 10,000 lumen version of that. Unclear if that's a 1-chip or a 3-chip, nor the timing for the delivery of that. The existing 3-chip solution in that lumen range is from Digital Projection, and that is a 3-chip solution, also laser phosphor. So those are, I think, the key stories here from the Panasonic booth at InfocComm. Chris Chinnock for Display Central.